This man has a severe case of symmetry obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD. When adjusting his glasses, he must use both his left and right hands once each. He also needs to wear 2 watches because when checking the time, he must look at his left wrist, then his right. To maintain symmetry, he even changed his name to be symmetrical. What's even more troublesome is that he can't step on any cracks or seams. Every time he goes out, he must use his backpack as a stepping stone. It's a mystery how he tolerates his hair being asymmetrical. If a group of people like him showed up, it would be quite a spectacle. The second person, Arthur, suffers from severe coprolalia. He not only curses at people randomly without regard for the occasion, but also grimaces and makes internationally recognized offensive gestures. The more people around, the more nervous he gets, and the more viciously he swears. This issue makes it impossible for him to find a job, so he can only raise parrots at home. But no one dares to buy his parrots because customers can never outcurse his birds. The third person, Anna, has checking compulsions. Every day, just leaving the house wastes a lot of time. The moment she turns her head, she doubts whether she locked the door and has to go back to check 800 times. She always suspects she didn't bring her keys. When she finally manages to leave, she starts worrying about whether she turned off the utilities at home and if the kitchen canisters are tightly sealed. Then she quickly rushes back home to double check. If you want to date her, who knows how long you'll have to wait. The fourth person, Lisa, has a common case of germophobia. She only wears white clothes every day and thinks everywhere is dirty, requiring disinfection. She must wear gloves to open and close doors or directly use her feet. If she accidentally touches something that hasn't been cleaned, she'll wash her hands over a dozen times. If she then inadvertently touches her face or hair, she'll be dying to take a shower right then and there. The fifth person, Brian, is a counting prodigy. He can't help but count everything he encounters. When climbing stairs, he constantly counts the steps. While driving, he incessantly counts the vehicles on the road. He even keeps a clear tally of how many swear words Arthur utters in an hour and how many meters of toilet paper Lisa uses. He often gets so absorbed in counting that he neglects important matters. The last person, Annie, has a repetition compulsion. She can't resist saying everything twice, even screaming "ah" twice when startled. As a fitness trainer, her classes are hellish. She repeats each exercise hundreds of times, directly exhausting her students until they call for an ambulance. Their severe OCD makes it impossible for them to live normal lives, so they sought help from a renowned local doctor. However, when the appointed time arrived, the nurse said the doctor's flight was delayed. The OCD patients couldn't handle this kind of trigger, and everyone's symptoms worsened. Anna continuously crossed herself on her chest, while Arthur began speaking incoherently. A room full of OCD sufferers instantly let the situation spiral out of control.